Hey sis, are you home by now?
Hi, Roy. I just arrived and I'm getting dressed and relaxing.
I see. You must be tired after all the care you took today. I know you've been working nonstop lately, even on weekends. Thanks for freeing up your schedule today.
Don't be overly formal. I feel like I'm your mother, so it's only natural that I should be there, right?
I understand, but you've been working so hard. I know you don't get much rest, so...
No need to worry about that, now that you're engaged. I was really happy to meet Ashley.
Then it's all right. Sis, honestly, what did you think of Ashley?
She's really sweet. I love chatting with her because she was always smiling and really listened to me. Plus, she had some great stories that kept me entertained. And let's not forget, she's stunning. I didn't realize you were so into looks.
I didn't pick her just because she's pretty.
I know. I would have vetoed your marriage if she was pretty but mean. But to my surprise, she's genuinely nice. And on top of that, she's gorgeous.
I'm relieved to hear that. Even if you didn't like her, I wouldn't end things with her. But it does matter to me whether you like her or not, because you mean a lot to me.
Roy, you don't have to worry about things like that. I want you to be happy without stressing about me.
It doesn't work like that. You're really important to me, sis.
Thanks.
Ashley mentioned she was happy to find out how kind you are.
Really? That's great to hear. I used to think of you as just a kid until recently. But now you're getting married. Time flies, huh?
Sis, you always treat me like a kid. I'm in my late 20s now, and I can handle my work in my own way. It's time you started treating me like an adult.
I do see you as an adult. I just wanted to say that it all happened so fast.
Yeah, I know. When Mom and Dad were killed in a car accident, I was in 6th grade. And you were a senior in high school. You gave up going to college even though you passed the entrance exam. And you worked very hard so that we could make ends meet. You had part-time gigs on weekends and hardly ever took a day off. It must have been tough for you, especially when your friends were off enjoying college life to the fullest.
Well, to be honest, it was hard, but I was desperate to protect you back then. But when your rebellious phase kicked in, it was really tough for me. When you told me I was annoying and that I shouldn't act like a mom, I cried alone at night.
I'm sorry. I was just a kid back then.
I know. I just wanted to tease you a bit. You helped me a ton. You were the reason I could work so hard. And I see how hard you're working now. You deserve to marry a great girl like Ashley. I know I'm getting sidetracked, but I'm genuinely happy for you.
Thanks.
I'm really excited for the wedding in 3 months. I'll be crying for sure.
It's fine to cry.
Really? But it's not cool if your sister cries playing the mother role.
By the way, is there anyone you're interested in right now?
No, there isn't.
I see. You've been busting your butt all this time to support me, huh? From now on, you should focus on your own happiness. I hope you find a great guy and find happiness too.
Well, I want to love too, you know. Sure, I want to get married. But I feel awkward because I've gained weight.
Yeah, you've put on quite a bit of weight since turning 30.
Yeah, about 30 pounds.
Really? That much?
Around that time, I started mainly working from home. And since then, I've been cooped up at home most of the day. And yet, I've been eating the same amount of food. So it's no surprise I've packed on the pounds. Even my metabolism has slowed down, making it easier for me to gain weight. I know I should exercise, but I just haven't been able to get around to it.
I'm concerned about your health aside from your appearance. I know it's hard for you to start exercising right away, so how about getting up a little earlier every day and going for a walk? Or doing some stretching would make a difference.
Well, I want to shed some weight before the wedding. I think I'll start walking tomorrow.
Yeah, that sounds like a good plan.
Ashley isn't just beautiful but also slender. I envy her.
She's pretty mindful about her diet and all. She mentioned she does it because she easily gains weight.
I see. So she's putting in the work behind the scenes. I should take a page out of her book.
I don't want you to push yourself too hard, so taking it one step at a time is okay. I'm rooting for you.
Thanks.
Well, I'll be updating you. I'm sorry for keeping this conversation going when you're tired.
No worries. You must be tired too. Take a good rest. Good morning, Madison. Good morning, Ashley. Did you sleep well last night? It looks like it's going to be a beautiful day. I'm so glad. I'm really excited for you. I'm going to get ready and leave the house. Please don't come to the wedding. Sorry? I told you not to come to the wedding. What are you talking about? What's wrong? The wedding is today, right? Yes, it is. We'll have the wedding as planned, but I don't want you to come. I mean, even if you come, I won't let you in. Why? Did I do something to make you hate me? It's because you're fat. Huh? Don't tell me you're not aware that you're fat. Well, yes, but... I know, right? How could anybody think they are not fat if they're as fat as you? My friends are all beautiful, good-looking girls just like me. You met my parents, so you know both of them are beautiful and slender. You would stand out being fat in such group. I'd be embarrassed if my friends find out that someone like you is my sister-in-law. Embarrassed? You're fat and ugly. You shouldn't come to my wedding. Actually, I wanted to lose some weight before the wedding. So I've been trying for the past 3 months. And I've lost some weight. How many pounds did you lose? 8 pounds. Don't make me laugh. A fat girl like you lost 8 pounds. You can't tell the difference. You can't say you've lost weight with that. Does Roy know about this? I haven't told him. If he knows, he will be sad for sure. He'll be upset and might even want to cancel the wedding. You know what you're doing? That's why I didn't tell you until today. Actually, I wanted to tell you not to come to the wedding earlier. But if I do that, Roy might cancel the wedding. I figured he couldn't do so on the wedding day. So you planned everything. What if I go to the wedding? I'll just kick you out. I won't go to the wedding if you insist. Finally, you understood. I'm really glad. Oh, I'm not saying that I want to cut ties with you. I just don't want you at the wedding. So, you can give us your congratulatory gift on a different day. I'll be waiting for it. I hope you'll be able to finish the wedding safely. Don't worry. I'll be able to enjoy the wedding to the fullest without you. I truly appreciate you.
I've been trying to reach Madison, but she hasn't answered my calls. I've searched around the ceremony hall, but I can't find her. The wedding is starting in an hour. Where could she be? She's never been late for anything in her life. It's not like her to be late for my wedding. I'm worried that something might have happened to her. I'm going to head over to her house now.
Your sister isn't coming.
Huh? Do you know what's going on, Ashley?
I told her not to come to the wedding.
What? Why would you do that? You said she was kind, right? Why did you tell her not to come?
Because she's fat.
Huh? That has nothing to do with you, Ashley. It's true, my sister is fat, but she's not bothering you.
What are you talking about? She's bothering me to no end.
What the?
If my friends find out that a fat girl like her is my sister-in-law, I'll be embarrassed. I can't stand that. I don't want a fat and ugly sister-in-law at my wedding. That's why I told her not to come to the wedding. You understand me, right?
How could I possibly understand? You can apologize to my sister right now. If she jumps in a cab now, I think she can make it to the wedding just in time.
I definitely refuse that. I don't want your sister to come. You don't have to go for her. Just get back here.
You're gonna regret this. I'm going to ask you one last time. Ashley, you have no intention of apologizing to my sister or inviting her to the wedding. Are you sure of that?
I'm pretty sure. What are you talking about? There's no way I'm going to regret it. I would definitely regret inviting your sister to the wedding.
Really? You're okay with that?
I told you it's fine. Don't make me say it again.
Okay, then let's cancel the wedding.
Huh? What are you talking about? The ceremony starts in an hour. There's no way you can call it off now. Some people have already registered. Others are already on their way to the venue.
It's your fault. She is my only family. And yet you told her not to come to my wedding just because she's fat? I can't get married to someone like that. I'll make a sincere apology to everyone. I'm sure my guests will understand once I explain the situation. You explain to your guests yourself.
Why should I do that?
Then I'll tell them the truth. That you told my only family not to come to the wedding because she is fat. I'll explain to them that I can't marry someone who behaves like that.
Hey, don't do that. If you do that, they'll think I'm the bad guy here.
You're aware of the harm you're causing. I feel responsible about this. I didn't realize you were capable of such behavior.
It's like you're only concerned about your sister. You're overly attached to her.
What do you mean?
I know that your sister took on the role of a parent after your parents passed away, but you're overly fixated on her. To put it bluntly, it's weird.
I know exactly what you're like. You may look down on her, but guess what? She was going to cover the entire wedding expenses.
What? Seriously?
Yes, indeed. I told her she didn't need to, but she insisted. She wanted to do it as a last gesture of care for me. This venue is quite popular and expensive. You're aware of that, Ashley?
Of course I am. Why didn't you tell me she was going to cover the costs? I would have invited her then.
She asked me not to tell you because she didn't want you to worry. She expressed genuine happiness about our wedding and wanted to contribute as a gift.
She said so?
In a way, I'm thankful for this. I've come to see your true colors before the wedding.
Are you seriously considering calling off the wedding?
This isn't a joke. I'm serious.
But why? I simply didn't want your sister to attend the wedding.
Simply, huh? You still fail to understand the gravity of your actions. I don't have the time to continue this conversation. Once I return, I'll explain the situation to everyone and offer a heartfelt apology.
Wait a minute. I'm sorry, I'll apologize to your sister. I'll tell her to come to the wedding even now, so don't do that.
It's too late now. I know your true colors. Let's say our marriage never happened.
Oh no, Roy, please, reconsider. Madison, I'm really sorry about this morning. I was totally out of it this morning. I didn't mean it. I really wanted you to come to the wedding. It didn't seem that way to me. Believe me. So, is Roy at your place? Yeah, he's right here with me. I knew it. I've been trying to call him many times, but he hasn't answered. Can you tell him to contact me right now? Roy says he doesn't want to talk to you. Huh? No way! He caused so much trouble. He suddenly canceled the wedding just an hour before it. And when people ask why, he spilled everything. Then everybody treated me like the bad guy. Even my friends did. I can't forgive them for betraying my trust. In the first place, all of this happened because you're fat. Huh? Is it my fault? That's right. If it weren't for you, I would have had the best wedding with Roy. If you feel guilty about it, you should tell all the guests that you didn't attend the wedding of your own accord, and that I had nothing to do with it.
You still say that? That's enough.
Huh? Could it be you, Roy?
That's right. Madison told you I'm with her, don't you remember that? You kept spouting nonsense to her. I couldn't stand it anymore, so I borrowed her cell phone.
Oh good, now I can finally talk to you. You're such a jerk for leaving me like that. Thanks to you, I got blamed by my parents and relatives, and I had a tough time.
You caused all of this, didn't you? All the guests of my side understood how I felt and left. Of course, I'm going to send my sincere apologies again later. But I wanted to apologize to my sister first and foremost.
Now you're bringing up your sister again. I'm fed up with that.
Rest assured, because I'm divorcing you.
What?
If it ends like this, we shouldn't have even gotten married.
Huh? Are you saying that you choose your sister over me? Your fat, ugly sister?
I do love my sister. She's been really good to me, and I want to repay her in the future. I loved you, Ashley. It's not like I'm choosing one person over the other. You can't compare your feelings like that. But right now, I have nothing but disgust for you, Ashley. I can't be with someone who speaks ill of someone I care about. I can't love you anymore.
I'm sorry. I'm truly sorry. I just can't stand to see your sister in our wedding photos and videos. I just couldn't help it. But I was wrong. I apologized to her, so please forgive me.
I don't want to. If you think you can get forgiveness for anything by apologizing, you're mistaken.
Won't you change your mind? Ron, you said I'd regret it today. You will definitely regret it if you break up with me.
Why do you think so?
Are you really okay with letting go of a beautiful woman like me? You are not that good looking. You will never be able to date a beautiful woman like me again. Are you still okay with that?
You should look at your own face in the mirror.
Huh?
Your bad character shows on your face.
What's that? That can't be true.
I'm ashamed of myself for not noticing it before. And about the wedding venue fee, we are going to separate and cover it respectively.
No way! I don't have that kind of money.
If you don't have that kind of money, why don't you just ask your parents? Anyway, I'll ask you to pay half.
Oh no! You know my parents disowned me today.
I know. but I don't give a shit. You got what you deserve, didn't you? You're on your own.
Oh no! After that, Ashley contacted Roy many times to ask him to get back together with her. I explained the situation to Ashley's parents again. The divorce was finalized, and they took care of the wedding expenses. They disowned Ashley, using the money as a severance package. They also came to Roy with the money and apologized to us in person. They are such decent parents. Why did Ashley become so ill-minded? It's all a mystery to me. I know Ashley is to blame, but I feel like I am part of the cause for this mess because of my weight. I wanted to make it up, so I'm determined to lose weight. I succeeded in losing 2 pounds in a year, and thanks to that, I got a boyfriend through my work. I'm very happy in both work and private life. A year later, Roy started dating a girl with the intention of marriage, and he wanted to introduce her to me. So I suggested a double date with them and my boyfriend. We had a wonderful time talking about what ifs, like having the weddings on the same day. I am so happy to see Roy overcoming his painful past and looking so happy. Now I can focus on my own happiness. I would like to live my life with my boyfriend from now on.
Liam, can I talk to you?
What's up, Ava? I'm working right now. I'll talk to you during my break or when I get home. I have to go back to work.
Your job is to make out with an 18-year-old new employee at a hotel? Mira Johnson, 18 years old. You're in charge of her training. You're going out with her during business hours.
You know about it?
Did you even want to hide it?
Seriously?
So as promised, I already filed for divorce.
What the fuck? You filed it without my permission? You can't do that. About what?
I told you before, last time you cheated on me, I said there won't be a second time.
Huh?
We signed the divorce papers back then. And I said the next time you cheat on me, I will file it right away.
Well...
And you cheated on me. So I won't forgive you. After the divorce comes alimony. Be prepared.
Because of you, she dumped me. I don't have any savings and I got fired. Don't you have any compassion?
I don't have compassion for a guy who cheats on me.
It's your fault for being infertile.
What are you talking about?
I've been married for 4 years. And we don't have a kid, which means there's a problem with you. I felt bad for my parents that I couldn't let them hold their grandkids.
That's why you wanted your mistress to be pregnant?
Exactly.
Are you okay?
I'm serious. She's young, so I thought she would become pregnant pretty easily. But she dumped me.
You know, the fact that you lied to her about being married is not okay. I don't care, just find an apartment and a different job. Just find a place to live and move. I want you to leave immediately. I don't want my ex-husband in the house.
What? What are you saying? You have to leave.
What are you talking about?
I was wondering why you weren't leaving. This is my parents' house, so I get to keep living here.
Are you serious?
Of course. Oh, you can't leave because your parents are abroad right now. Oh well. You should have just told me you didn't have a place to go. If you want to stay here, beg me that you want to have my kids. If you do that, you can stay here. But I guess that's not possible, because you can't have kids. I don't need you because you won't get pregnant with my kids. So leave the house.
Listen to me. It's you who doesn't have a place to go home to.
Why is that?
Last time you cheated on me. Your parents are about to move to the countryside.
So what?
And they talked about whose name this house was going to be in. And the house belonged to me as alimony for the affair. Check the registry.
I remember now.
So please leave ASAP.
But I was born here and it's my parents' house.
Are you crying? I can hear you crying from the room next door.
I fell to my knees. Why is this happening?
It's all your fault.
Hey Ava, it's me, Liam.
What?
It's been 3 years since then.
I forgot to block you. Goodbye.
Wait. You gave birth to my child, then why didn't you contact me?
I didn't have your child.
You're kidding. I saw you. I saw you as a 2-year-old kid. I did the calculations and it's my child.
I think you've got the wrong person. I don't have a 2-year-old kid.
You don't have to say that. I will remarry you.
What are you talking about?
I know being a single mother is hard.
I don't plan on being a single mother. And I'm already remarried.
Oh, you already feel like you remarried me.
That's not what I'm saying.
Well, I'll go to your place soon.
Please, don't come.
I'm here. I've been ringing the bell. Why don't you come out? The light's on in the house.
What are you talking about? You're already here?
I thought these things should be done faster.
I told you not to come. And the bell hasn't rung.
I can hear the bells ringing from the house. Are you nervous to see me after 3 years? Are you so happy that you can't see me? You're so cute. Tonight's gonna be fun.
You are disgusting. And the bell isn't ringing, and I asked my husband to check out, but nobody's there.
Husband?
I told you this evening that I got remarried.
You gave birth to my kid and married someone else? What are you doing? I can't let my parents hold their grandkids now. Divorce him.
I told you, I didn't give birth to your kid.
Stop lying to me. I saw you as a kid. What is it?
My sister is texting me.
What the fuck?
I'm back.
You finally replied.
Hey, are you at the house we used to live in when we got divorced?
Of course. You still live here, right?
No, your brother and his wife lives there now.
My brother?
I know you haven't contacted your brother since he graduated high school.
Yeah, he didn't get along with my parents.
But after I got divorced with you, he came back.
Seriously?
And he was dating my sister.
How did that happen?
My sister was a new employee at the company your brother worked at. They didn't know about it at first, but after having a conversation, they figured out the relations.
What's that?
And my sister found out she was pregnant. And they were going to move due to work. So I am renting them the house. So since then, they've been living there.
So then...
I think you saw my sister. And the kiddos, of course, my sister and your brother's kid. So he's your nephew.
So the house I am in right now? Are you saying my brother is here? Okay, I'm scared of my brother, so I guess that's good.
They also know why we got divorced, and my sister texted him that you were ringing the bell hysterically. So he's running from the station back to his house.
Are you kidding me?
I think he's going to be home soon.
What?
I guess he caught you. That's great.
Help me.
What are you talking about?
I'm in big trouble.
I don't think so.
Why is that?
Your brother told me everything. You became Mira's stalker after you divorced me. And when she got married with a new man, you ruined her wedding. And you had to pay them a lot of alimony. You had to pay them $70,000.
He told you everything?
Of course he would. We're both annoyed by you.
If you knew about it, help me.
Why would I do that?
You have to help your husband. It's called humanity.
I'm already with another man. So you're a stranger. And I have to take care of my body now, so I can't do that.
What are you saying?
I'm pregnant.
What the fuck?
Of course, it's my husband's kid.
Wait a minute. I thought you were infertile.
I never said that.
The 4 years we were married, we didn't have kids.
That's true.
And then you're lying.
Ask your brother. He knows how pregnant I am.
What? 22 weeks pregnant?
Exactly. I've had a couple of fertility tests done in the past. But I don't have any problem.
Then why?
Think for yourself. Anyways, you're going to start working at your brother's old company, right?
How do you know that?
You were too busy stalking that you weren't working, right? I'm glad you found somewhere to work at.
No, I don't want to work there. My brother was a no-good guy, and that company turned him into an amazing guy. I think there's something up with that company.
What do you want me to say?
Hey.
Can I go now? Stress is not good for a pregnant woman. Goodbye!
No way! Don't give up on me.
I never heard of Oniiwa Company before, but apparently it's pretty well known. Everyone knows that you will become a better person if you still work there. We don't live close by now, but I'm still worried about him. He was taken to his new home. He was complaining all the time. But when he saw the CEO, he became quiet. Now he's having to spend every day in a harsh work environment. Right now, he's been able to pay his debts monthly without any delays. I hope he becomes a normal person in the future.